Dubbed one of the great political comebacks of all time, Donald Trump has 2 months to assemble an administration and get to work. But after 4 years out of power, the president-elect faces a whole new set of priorities, from conflicts in the Middle East and Eastern Europe to immigration and the battle against inflation. Can he deliver on his campaign promises? Conservative political commentator and radio host Ben Ferguson joins us now live from Houston, Texas. Great to have you with us. So this victory, decisive, right? Was it a referendum on Joe Biden's presidency at the end of the day?
100%. I mean, if you look at the red wave and he won every single swing state in the U.S., this was a massive moment where the American people said, we trust Donald Trump with the economy. We trust Donald Trump with foreign policy. We trust him to end the war between Ukraine and Russia. We trust him to back Israel and to make sure that they are safe and secure as well. But we also trust him to secure the southern border with those that are coming across, including many on the foreign terrorist list. So these are issues that the American voters said to them are important. They remembered what a Trump presidency looked like from 2016 to 2020, especially post-COVID. So I think this was no doubt a referendum on Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and the economy. And look, there were a lot of people hurting in this country when it came to the prices at the store, groceries, the list goes on. And they said, we trust Trump to do what he did before and do it even better.
Yeah, they certainly did. So how will Donald Trump's second term be different from his first, do you think?
Look, I think that the learning curve is going to be the biggest advantage that he's going to have. He's going to go in day one, and some of the mistakes he made early on in trusting certain people that were undermining him, that's not going to be an issue because he's going to bring in the team that he promised to the American people day one. The team around him, I've talked to a lot of them, they're ready to go. They understand what they're going to do and their goals and objectives are on foreign policy, on trade. You guys were mentioning tariffs earlier. And he's going to put an American first policy. But he also is a guy that's willing to work with other leaders around the world and to have those phone calls. I think a great example is what you mentioned earlier on this show about, is he going to be able to work with the leadership? Absolutely. Donald Trump is a guy, by the way, that has no problem working with people that disagreed with him before. A lot of the people in his cabinet, by the way, voted against him in 2016, and I think you're going to end up seeing in his administration this time. He wants to get the work done for the American people. He wants fair deals and honest deals around the world. He's going to hold accountable people like China and currency manipulation, and I think that's going to help a lot of countries out as well.
Okay, 74 days he's got to recalibrate and launch it all again. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate your time.